Hi, this is Caroleeena, and this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to do well, it's the same break, but with 3 different step outs to make it look very different. So the difference between a break and a stall. A stall is when something stops of its own momentum, and it can either reverse or keep going the same direction. For example, if it's on your waist and you're hooping and you match your speed and momentum, it seems to stall, but then as soon as it no longer matches, the hoop keeps going in the same direction. For this, so if we were stalling, we'd be stalling until it reverses. But I'm going to suggest doing a break for this. So a break means that you interrupt the hoop somehow so that it stops and reverses. The most common way we think of breaks is when we put our hand in the way, we grab it and we reverse the direction. So off body, putting that hand in the way might be letting it land in it and reverse. Or it might be letting it land on the body and reverse. But it can also be as simple as just closing the hand and reversing. So the brake, just like the brakes of a car, just get tight, the hoop stops moving. When they loosen, the hoop starts moving again. So for our purposes, this move is going to be an inside circle. So if it's on my right hand at the top of the circle, it's going to be falling across my body and out. So if I just did this as a simple break, I could go break, pretending like I'm a clock right now, and up here is 12 o'clock, down here is 6 o'clock, over here is 3 o'clock, over here is 9 o'clock. I can make this stop at 3 and 9, or I can go further up if I want, between 1 and 2, oh my gosh, and 10 and 11. So we can make this move look very different just by what we do with our feet. So here are 3 of my favorite ways to move my feet to make this move look more differently. First, if the hoop is in my right hand and I take my right foot and I step behind and to the opposite side, it makes a very nice move this way. And you want to be aware of what you're doing with your other hand, so you can either sit it on your hip or have it long against your body or have it behind your body. Also, with your gaze, you can either follow the hoop or you can turn away from the hoop. So I recommend doing these things in a mirror and figuring out which ones you think look the prettiest or look the most like what it is that you're trying to do. So that's one way. That's a step behind. Another way, another piece of footwork that we can do is to step out with the same foot as, so if my hoop's on my right hand, if I step out with my right foot, and I'm just doing a little bit of a bent knee, mostly because I have to in this space, I don't have much room. But I can also step out with the opposite foot to the side. And you can even tap. Or you can even let your foot come all the way off the ground. So it's like Martha Graham. I think of her when I do this move because she used to do these kind of lines a lot. So those are just some examples of how you can take a very simple move and make it a very cool dance move. And it doesn't take a lot of effort. You can do it with any kind of hoop, any size hoop. You can do it with no matter how much experience you have as a hooper. This is a move that's very accessible to all hoopers. It's also kind of easy for me to pass on quickly because I'm sick, but I'm still trying to stay with my 31 tutorials in 31 days for January. So this is the one for today, footwork. I hope you enjoy it. My kitty's totally being crazy, probably because I've been in bed all day and they're like, she's up!